It's just past midnight here on the East Coast. All but 3 games are over. It's been a great day of baseball. Let's crack open a mega box of 2024 Topps Heritage Baseball. 3 Blue Sparkle Refractors coming your way. Tarek Skubal having a great year from the mound. Early Cy Young candidate. Sandy Alcantara already won a Cy Young. Matt Olson. His bat has got to heat up. He did hit a home run. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Nonetheless, the Braves, right now, they got the first wild card spot. But yeah, Olson, Riley, whenever he gets back. Ozzie Albies, they got to pick up the slack now that Acuna is gone. And Marcell Ozuna, he's having a fantastic year. Bryce Elder. Marcus Semien, Alejandro Kirk, Vinny Pasquantino has had a couple of home runs this past week. And the Royals, I think they lost. Yeah, they lost to the Padres. Ohtani and Matt Olson. We've got here Sonny Gray, Wilyer Abreu, and Sal Frelick. That is the first Blue Sparkle. Sal Frelick started off the season pretty well. Then he got into a bit of a funk, but now the batting average is up around 270. World Series card, Jeremy Pena, Junior Caminero, Red Schoendienst, Fernando Tatis just hit his 10th home run. The Padres, they got that last wild card spot at the moment. And Stephen Kwan, still injured as far as I know. He was batting .353 at the time of his injury. Will Smith, Cedric Mullins, Noelvi Marte, and Henry Davis. Ohtani. At the time of this recording, he is 1 for 3 with a walk. Jordan Lawler, Salvador Perez, leading the American League in hitting, could be the 5th catcher in Major League history to win a batting title. Kyle Bradish, had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of days ago. Going over to my short section, there is footage of that autograph signing. He finished 4th in last year's AL Cy Young voting. Nolan Schanuel, Luke Weaver, and Blake Sabol. Drew Waters, Emmanuel Valdez, got 2017 MVP winners Giancarlo Stanton. Last I checked, he's got 12 home runs, and Jose Altuve. Byron Buxton. Ha-Sung Kim, he had a productive day at the plate yesterday. Lou Brock and Colton Cowser, rookie card. Kyle Schwarber, he's among the NL League leaders in home runs. Spencer Strider. Ellie De La Cruz. Batting average has slumped into the 240s, but he does still have that cannon for an arm. Great defense. He'll be up and down throughout the season. What do we got here? We got Ken Griffey Jr. and Larry Walker. Both are Hall of Famers. Both are Gold Glove winners. Unfortunately, neither of them got a ring. Eloy Jimenez and Yankees. Could it be Anthony Volpe? Giancarlo Stanton, the active home run leader. Paul Goldschmidt, Brian Reynolds, Aaron Judge. This guy is absolutely on fire. 21 home runs, and he's on pace to have another 60 home run season. There are only 2 players in Major League history with 2 60 home run seasons, and both of them have strong connections to PEDs. That's Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. Red Schoendienst, white border. Oh, man. This would be a great card to get signed by one of the current Orioles players. Christian Yelich, he's an MVP winner. And Luis Ariz, who's starting to run away with that batting title. I don't know when, but it's been a while since somebody has had back-to-back seasons of batting over 350. I'm sure it's been done before. I just don't know when. But he's on the verge of winning 3 straight batting titles with 3 different teams. Earl Weaver. Rafael Devers. About a week or two ago, he set the franchise record by hitting a home run in 6 consecutive games. Jorge Soler. Nolan Jones. Gray Kessinger. Matt McClain. Right now, the Reds and the Cubs are tied at 5. It's raining in Wrigley. Sparky Anderson, he's a Hall of Famer. J-Rod. Only 4 home runs on the season. However, the Mariners did win 9-zip, and he drove in a couple of runs. Who knows, maybe he's just one of those second-half guys. Yordan Alvarez, he had a big day at the plate. Hit a home run. I believe that's his 10th on the season. And we have here Mickey Moniak, MVP winners from a couple of years ago. And Aaron Judge is very much in that MVP conversation right now in the American League. Could come down to him and Soto. Curtis Mead, Pete Crow Armstrong, Michael Soroka, and Jordan Adams. Andrew Benintendi got MVP winners from 1975. You got Fred Lynn and Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan, part of that Big Red Machine. He's a World Series winner and a World Series MVP. Best known for his time with the Reds. He had 2 stints with the Astros, also played for the Phillies. I want to say he also played for the Giants. Fred Lynn, just the second, or he's the first player, one of 2 players to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year. The other one being Ichiro. He made a few All-Star teams, played for the Red Sox, the Orioles, the Angels. I think that's it. James Outman, Enrique Hernandez, Matt Vierling started off his career with my Phillies. MVP winners from 2013, Miggy and Andrew McCutchen. Not too long ago, Andrew McCutchen became the 19th player in Major League history to reach 2,000 hits, 300 home runs, and 200 stolen bases. And Miggy, well, he's pretty much done it all. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer when his time comes. Triple Crown winner, 2-time MVP winner. Francisco Lindor. The Mets, word on the street is they might be doing a fire sale as we get closer and closer to the trade deadline. I didn't hear Lindor's name, but I have heard Alonso's name in the mix. Charlie Blackmon. One more Blue Sparkle coming up. Taj Bradley, Taijuan Walker, Carlos Correa, he's a 2-time All-Star. JT Realmuto, he's made a few All-Star appearances. Xander Bogaerts, he has really been struggling at the plate this year. Jackson Wolf. Everson Pereira. MVP winners from 2006. That is Joe Mauer and Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard finished his career with 382 home runs, spent his whole career with the Phillies, and he is one of 4 players to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in back-to-back seasons. And as you may or may not know, Joe Mauer is now a Hall of Famer. C.J. Cron, here with the Rockies. He's a slugger. Spent time with the Angels, the Rays. I think he had 2 stints with the Angels. Yeah, 2 stints with the Angels. Tyler Wells, Yasmani Grandal, Jose Ramirez. He's among the league leaders in RBI and home runs. And he is in that MVP conversation as well. Guardians, best record in the AL Central and second best record in the American League. Final pack. Blue Sparkle must be in this pack, and it is. Pirates. Ian Happ. Aaron Judge. And, wow, very nice. Number 2/999. Great card to have at the moment as he has been tearing it up like I mentioned before. Another stat or another accomplishment that he's on the verge of doing. Let's say he hits 50 home runs. There's only 4 players in Major League history to have 3 50 home run seasons. And that's A-Rod, Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. The great Bambino is the only one clean. So, 60 home runs, that is tough to do. You got your ebbs and flows throughout the season, but 50 home runs is quite viable. And he'd be in some select company if he did that. Great card. Johnny Bench, 377 career home runs. He's a 2-time MVP winner, a World Series winner, and got Kyle Tucker. He's on the verge of, there's so many guys in the mix in that MVP conversation, but he is certainly in it. He's among the league leaders in home runs and RBI, and one of the few bright spots on that struggling Astros team. Dalton Varsho and Henry Davis. All right, folks, there it is. But we finished off on a high note with this Chrome Refractor of Aaron Judge. And got Giancarlo here. And Ellie and Sal Frelick. So that's how we're going to end it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your weekend.